Hey guys, so as you probably figured out, some of my best thoughts come when I'm driving my truck. I've got to drive about 30 minutes from town to my house, and so my brain works during that time, and I love it. I kind of decompress, I disconnect, or I make a bunch of phone calls, get them out of the way, so when I'm home, I'm truly present. But if you didn't see my post a few days ago in my page, The Lifestyle Agent, one thing I talked about there was that you have to fall more in love with your future than with your past. The reason I put that on there is that a lot of the themes that have been coming up lately in my coaching calls with my real estate clients, the real estate agent clients that I coach on growing their business and building a lifestyle business that funds their life mission, is a lot of people are stuck in their past. They're still convinced inside, their inner monologue is still holding on to the stories they've been telling themselves from the lessons they've learned in their past coming up to the present. And a lot of times it's hard to ever have a breakthrough unless the future holds a lot more power to it, unless you fall so in love with it that when you close your eyes, you literally transport yourself to that future moment. When you get to the point that you can be in the new moment and you can become that person when you close your eyes and attach to that more and more frequently, it'll start to have more power than the past. It'll have more power than the stories you've been told of you weren't good enough, you don't deserve it, you aren't pretty enough, you aren't smart enough, you aren't clever enough, charismatic enough, you're not a salesman, you're not this, you're not that. All these things go on and on and on. But I want you to remember, whenever we have children and they're growing up and we're talking to our kids about what they can be someday when they grow up, what do we always tell them? Right? We always tell them you can be anything you want to be, right? You can be president, right? That's what, I don't know that I want to be president, but that's one of the things we say. You can be anything you want to be. But somewhere through the years, we start to believe the stories that happen to us through rejection, through failed love, failed marriage, failed business, maybe not doing great in school, not doing well in college, not getting the promotions in our career as we moved on and then transferred into real estate. Maybe we got picked on, whatever it might be. And those put so much power in our brain that it stops us from achieving and being what we can be. And I want everybody to understand that you are destined for greatness. God gave you a purpose. God gave you natural gifts, natural talents, natural abilities that are out there. Once tapped into and once we unlock your success-coded DNA, you are going to achieve and live that great life. So please start getting to the point where you are so in love with your future that it starts to take the same kind of power that your past used to have, guys. That's the only way that you're ever really going to have a breakthrough and start to live a life truly filled with abundance, filled with purpose, filled with passion, filled with joy, where you wake up every day knowing that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing on this earth and that you're fulfilling God's purpose for you. So guys, if you have any struggles or questions or challenges with this and you want to kick it around about how this works or how I help my clients achieve these breakthroughs, just let me know. Send me a direct message. I'll send you a link to get on my calendar. But beyond that, this is really about that perspective today. I want to share with you that you deserve greatness. You're designed for greatness. So let's start falling in love with your future more than with your past. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the other side.